Well,
right?
I will say one thing that's been crazy about it, and that is Prince Phillip dying.
I'll be honest though, mate. Like, I'm all for the royal family. Like, a guy has died here, and that's very sad. Doesn't matter who you are, death's not a nice thing, right? Unless, of course, you're Hitler. But when it comes to Prince Philip, like, it was weird for me because I was in work at the time, and when we found out the news, someone in my office said, "Oh, does this mean we're going to get another bank holiday?" And I thought to myself, like, I'm sorry, what? Like, it's not, I didn't even think of that shit. Like, why? Like, a fucking geezer's died here. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, we wouldn't get a bank holiday because it was the Queen's husband, yeah. Like, if the Queen dies, it might be a bank holiday.
Yeah, of course.
We're in a period of mourning in the UK, like national mourning.
Mm-hmm.
Just to celebrate and appreciate his life.
Yeah, man. Like,
I agree with that.
he did a lot of shit.
He did a lot. I don't know about you, but I know he started the Duke of Edinburgh Award.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Prince Philip was the Duke of Edinburgh.
Yeah.
And it's a award that he set up to help promote youth and building your own skills outside of the city, outside of the towns. Like, survival skills, essentially. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to take part in that.
I never looked into it. I don't know why I didn't do it. I mean, it was a great scheme.
Yeah, it definitely is a great scheme. I think places are limited.
Yeah.
I know people who were on it. I just remember them saying that they got very muddy.
Well, think about this as a stat. At any one time, there are 300,000 kids doing it. At any one time.
Crazy.
Throughout the year. Like, any one time. Fucking insane.
Except this last year.
Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, like, there might be alternatives they can do. A lot of it's about charity work, right?
Definitely.
This year, the last year, has been an opportune time for charity because people are on their knees here. Like, things are shit. But what I wanted to say is, like, it's peculiar, right? Because obviously there's been several times where Prince Philip has been hospitalised, and it's been a relief that he's come out okay.
And the recent one was just before his death.
Yeah. So when it was announced, because obviously, we don't have TV in this flat, okay? But of course, all the scheduling gets changed. All the newsrooms have black suits and tie just ready in the studio, just in case it got switch out, change into black clothes and then very somber tone. All of the music that's scheduled for that radio broadcast gets just scrapped, and you have to put on, like, more somber music, nothing that's too upbeat. And then it's a case of how long do you do it for?
Well, until his funeral.
Oh, I suppose.
That's the period of mourning is from the announcement of his death until his funeral.
Well, I don't know, man. Like, I don't listen to radio, but do the radio stations, like, are they resuming their normal programming now?
Well, we've got a car now. We can go and find out after the podcast. Hop in, turn the key, see what's playing.
Yeah, but we have had a few beers, and you are not allowed to sit behind the wheel of a car with the engine running after a few beers. So you got to think about that.
I didn't say start the engine. I said just turn the key so the battery starts.
I mean, that's fair. Or we can just, we have well, there are alternatives. But man, we can have a look. But I mean, the thing is, like, it's Twitter, right, is the only place that I was able to go to at the time to get a feel for how the country and how the world is reacting to this.
Do you not have BBC News on your phone?
Yeah, no, but if I want to find out what's instantly how people right this minute are feeling, I go to Twitter. Right? Just to get a generalisation. And the fucking internet's horrible, man. Like, people are pricks.
Gotcha.
People are bastards.
There have been some quality memes.
Like, what the fuck? Like, but people are like, North Korea starts trending, and I'm just like, right, okay, what's going on? So I look into it, and it's because people are making similarities between the British people are brainwashed, they're mourning over a guy they never even knew, and it's propaganda. You've got Prince Philip's picture, fucking every billboard in the UK has got his picture on. That's electronic, and I'm just thinking, like, I mean, yeah, a guy's died, and to be fair, if this happened in North Korea, would we as Brits look at it in the same way, or would we look at it as propaganda?
I believe in North Korea they have to have a picture of the leader in their homes mounted.
Now that is different.
That is very different.
Whereas
Prince Philip is someone who was omnipresent. Like, you didn't know he was there. However, the effects of his life exists. Like we said, Duke of Edinburgh Award. Apparently, he was promoting global warming way before it was even understood. Like, he was one of the first people to say, hey, global warming is going to be a thing. And also mass consumerism. He mentioned that. Like, we're going to be so wasteful, it's going to be a problem.